Hey newbies, welcome back to my channel. My name is Niraja Anand. This is third solution video of RFO 2018 question paper. First two videos links are available in the description box. Please do watch those videos also. Okay, let's continue the solutions now. The video's first question is from equations. In a farm, only hens, cows, pigs are kept which are looked after by watchers. The total number of heads in the farm are 69 less than the number of legs, that is including the watchers. Okay, the number of cows is double that of the pigs. Number of hens is as same as of cows. There is one watcher for every 10 animals. Total number of animals and watchers is less than 48. Okay, how many cows are there in the farm? Newbies, this question pattern is most repeated in RFO question papers, so concentrate properly. Now let's start from this information. See, the number of cows is double that of pigs. Yes, we'll take total number of pigs are x, then cows double, right? 2x. Simple. Next is the number of hens is as same as cows, so number of hens are 2x. Am I clear? Let's take the total number of animals. We get 5x. Next given information is there is one watcher for every 10 animals. Okay, let's take W as total number of watchers. To get total number of watchers, it's very simple. For every 10 animals, there is one watcher, right? We have 5x animals divided by 10. That means totally there are x by 2 watchers. That's it. Am I clear? Okay, we'll continue now. Total number of heads in the farm are 69 less than the number of legs. Let's take the heads first. Heads means total number of animals plus total number of watchers. That's it. Then, what about legs? See, pigs and cows have 4 legs. Total 3x are there into 4. Plus, hence 2 legs, 2x into 2 and watchers, simple human being, so 2 legs. That's it. Let's simplify this. We get 16x plus 2w. Let's read the information again. Total number of heads in the farm are 69 less than the number of legs. Total number of legs is 16x plus 2w minus number of heads 5x plus w. This difference is given as 69. I hope till here it's clear. Now just simplify this. We get 16x plus 2w minus 5x minus w is equal to 69. Okay, 11x plus w is equal to 69. See, instead of w we can write x by 2. 11x plus x by 2 is equal to 69. Let's take that x common. We get 11 plus 1 by 2 is equals to 69. X is equal to 11 2s are 22 plus 1 23 by 2 is equal to 69. After that it's very simple, right? 23 1s are and 23 3s are. Send this 2 up. We get x value as 6. After getting x value, what is the final step we have to take? See, they're asking for number of cows in the farm, right? 2 into 6, 12 is the answer. Option C is the answer for this question. If they ask for pigs, 6 we get. If they ask for hens, we get 12. And if they ask for watchers, we get 3. I hope the solution is clear. Next question is, the cost of electricity in a city is rupees 10 per unit. If the range office uses one CFL bulb of 40 watts and one computer of 110 watts for 8 hours each day in April 2018, what will be the electricity charge payable for the month? Total how many watts they are using? Here 40 and here 110. We get 150 watts. Okay, how many hours? See, every day 8 hours. Come to April month. April month we have 30 days. So total time 8 into 30, that is 240 hours. Correct. See, they are telling the cost of electricity in a city is rupees 10 per unit. Let's find how many units they have used. Unit is equal to kilowatt into total time. Okay. Time we know that is 240 hours. We have to find this kilowatt. See, the value is in watts. Let's convert it. 1000 watts is equal to 1 kilowatt. Okay, 150 watts is equal to how much? It is 150 divided by 1000. We get 3 by 20. Am I clear? Let's replace it here. 3 by 20. Final answer is 3 into 12, 36 units. After this, it is very simple. Every unit 10 rupees is the electricity bill. 36 units are used. So total electricity bill is 360 rupees. Option D is the answer for this question. 36 units into 10. 360. I hope this is clear. The question that we are solving now is from time, speed and distance. AB are two different single-digit numbers. While going from Belgavi to Chitradurga by car at 8 am, the driver sees the milestone stating Chitradurga being A0B kilometers. At 9 am, the milestone stating Chitradurga being BA kilometers, and at 10 am, the milestone stating Chitradurga being AB kilometers. What is the speed of the car? Let's take car is at X point at 8 am. From here to Chitradurga, distance is A0B. Okay, then car is at Y point at 9 am. Okay, they're telling from here to Chitradurga, BA kilometers. Am I clear? Then car is at Z point at 10 am. From here to Chitradurga, it is AB kilometers. Let me rewrite it. See, X, Y, Z. These 3 points are more than enough. Car is at this point around 8 am and this point around 9 am and this point around 10 am. Am I clear? Let's find the distance between X and Y. I'll take that as D1. D1 is equal to A0B minus BA. You should not take like this. See, same thing, I'll take like this. 100A plus 0 plus B. Newbies, meaning of this is, let's take A naught B as 5 naught 3. The same 5 naught 3, we can rewrite like this. 500 plus 0 plus 3. Correct? No, same thing I've written here. I hope this is clear. Okay. Minus, see, 10B plus A. Let's simplify this. We get 99A minus 9B. Okay, let's take 9 common. We get 11A minus B. Let's go to D2. D2 is here, between Y to Z. Distance between Y to Z is BA minus AB. Let's rewrite this in the similar way. 10B plus A minus 10A plus B. If we simplify this, we get 9B minus 9A. Let's take 9 common. B minus A. This is D2. After this, it is very simple. See here, both D1 and D2 are multiple of 9. No, that means speed should be multiple of 9. Check in the options. We have only one option which is multiple of 9. This is the final answer. Hope this is clear. Next question is also from time, speed and distance. A man left his house at 6 am running straight to a temple at the base of a hill at a speed of 8 km per hour, then climbed the hill at a speed of 6 km per hour, came down the hill on the same route to the temple at a speed of 12 km per hour, and then ran back straight at 8 km per hour to his house, reaching at 8 am. What is the total distance travelled by the man? Total time travelled by the man is 2 hours. See, 6 am to 8 am. He left the place at 6 am and reached back at 8 am. Okay, newbies, let's understand this by picturizing this. Let's place the temple here. Okay, this is the top of the hill and this is the base. This is the man's place. Okay, what man is doing is from this point to this point, he is traveling at 8 km per hour speed. From this base to top, he is traveling at 6 km per hour speed. But while coming back from this top to base, he is traveling at 12 km per hour speed, and from this base to his place, 8 km per hour speed. Am I clear? They're asking for the total distance traveled by the man. Let's take this as d1 and this as d2. Okay, let's use average speed concept to solve this question. What is the formula of average speed when distance and speed is given? Very simple. d1 plus d2 plus d3 plus d4 divided by d1 by s1 plus d2 by s2 plus d3 by s3 plus d4 by s4. This is general one. Let's simplify this. d1 means from here to here. d2 is from base to top. And d3 is top to base. Again, we can use d2 here. Correct? No, same route. So distance will be same. Plus d3 is from this point to his place. That means we can take d1 divided by d1 while going 8 km per hour. While climbing it is 6 km per hour. While coming down it is 12 km per hour. And from this base to his place again it is 8 km per hour. Am I clear? Here, to simplify this equation, no, we need to convert this to one variable. How do we convert it? Think. See, distance and speed is given, right? What is the relationship between distance and speed? Directly proportional. We can take the formula d1 by d2 is equal to s1 by s2. d1 by d2 is equal to, from here to here it is 8 km per hour. From here to here it is 6 km per hour. Check here. We can write d2 as 3/4 of d1. Now let's use this to simplify this equation. We can rewrite this as d1 plus 3/4 of d1 plus 3/4 of d1 plus d1 divided by d1 by 8 plus 3/4 of d1 by 6 plus 3/4 of d1 by 12 plus d1 by 8. Now it is very simple to simplify this equation because all variables are same. Just take d1 common from numerator and denominator. Let's start with the numerator. What are we left with? Here 1 and here 3/4, 3/4 and here also 1. So 1 plus 1 gives us 2 and 3/4 and 3/4 is 1.5. Total 3.5. Divided by denominator we get 1 by 8 plus 1 by 8 plus 1 by 16 plus 1 by 8. d1 we can cancel. Numerator we can take it as 7 by 2. 3 2s are 6 plus 1 7 by 2 and denominator 16 is the LCM. Correct. 16 is the LCM and here we get 2, 2, 1 and 2. So total 7. 7 7 we can cancel. Then finally we get the average speed as 8 km per hour. I hope till here it's clear. After getting this average speed, it is very simple. One last step will reach the answer. What we have to do is we have to take the distance covered by the man at 8 km per hour speed. How many hours? Check. See, 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. right? 2 hours. 16 kilometers is the answer. Very simple. Option D is the answer for this question. Next question is from statistics. For the data, the mode is 7. What is the arithmetic mean of the data? To find the arithmetic mean, you have to find this p-value. For that, they have given this information that mode is 7. What do you mean by mode? Very simple, most repeated number. Okay, let's arrange these numbers in the ascending order. We get 2, 3, we have 4 twice, then 6 once and 7 twice and also 9 twice. Then we have this variable p. They're telling mode is 7. That means 7 should be most repeated numbers out of these numbers. Correct. That means p value should be 7. That's it. After this, just add the numbers divided by total numbers. That's what arithmetic mean. Simple. Arithmetic mean is equal to 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 4 plus 6 plus 7 plus 7 plus 7 plus 9 plus 9 divided by, see 10 numbers are there, divided by 10 is equal to 58 divided by 10. Final answer is 5.8. That is what arithmetic mean. Option D is the answer for this question. Newbies, what have we learned here? Mode means most repeated number and arithmetic mean means sum of all the numbers divided by total numbers, or as you can say sum of all the observations divided by total number of observations. Simple. Okay, we'll continue. Next statistic question is a median of 8, 6, 4, m, 12, 13 and 19 is 12. What is the value of m? Mode means most repeated number. What do you mean by median? See here, median value is given as 12. What is the meaning of this? Maybe it's very simple. Median means middle number. To get the middle number, what you have to do is you have to arrange these numbers, whatever the given numbers are there, no? Arrange these numbers in ascending order or descending order. This makes your work very easy. Okay, let's arrange it. 4, 6, 8, 12, 13 and 19. Total 7 numbers are there including m. That means middle number should be here, right? See, this side 3 numbers and this side 3 numbers. This value is already given. That's it. M value is 12. Option D is the answer for this question. Simple question. Another very simple question from statistics. What is the arithmetic mean of the data given below? Okay. X value is given and respective frequency is given. Now the question is for arithmetic mean. Arithmetic mean is equal to sum of product of frequency and x value divided by sum of all the frequencies. That's it. Just substitute the values here and get the answer. Okay. Arithmetic mean is equal to, let's get the numerator, 1 into 1 plus 2 into 2 plus 3 into 1 plus 4 into 3 plus 5 into 3 divided by sum of all the frequencies 1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 3 plus 3. Simplify the numerator, we get 35 divided by denominator 10. 3.5 is the arithmetic mean. Option E is the answer for this question. I hope this is clear. The arithmetic mean of 10 consecutive numbers is P. If the next 3 consecutive numbers are also included, what will be the new arithmetic mean? To solve this question easily, let me start with these 3 numbers 1, 2 and 3. Let's find the arithmetic mean. How do we find the arithmetic mean? Add the numbers divided by total numbers. Correct? So 6 by 3 we get 2 as the value. Then let's include one more consecutive number. What is the arithmetic mean now? Arithmetic mean is equal to 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 divided by 4. We get 10 by 4, 2.5. Okay, let's take one more number now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Find the arithmetic mean. Arithmetic mean is equal to 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 divided by 5. This is 15 by 5. We get 3 as the arithmetic mean. Are you checking the pattern? As we include one extra consecutive number, the arithmetic mean is increasing by 0.5. They're asking you to include 3 consecutive numbers. Then arithmetic mean will increase by how much? For 1 consecutive number, it increases by 0.5. For 3, obviously, answer is this. It increases by 1.5. Okay, see? Let me take 6 numbers here. 1, 2, 3. I'm including extra 3 consecutive numbers. Let's find the arithmetic mean. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 divided by 6. We get 21 by 6. This is 3.5. See, arithmetic mean of these 3 numbers is 2. If we include next 3 consecutive numbers, we are getting the arithmetic mean as 3.5. What is the difference? 1.5, right? Simple. Newbies, this is the equation method to solve the same question. See, let's assume the first number as x, then second number, consecutive number, right? Plus 1. Third number, plus 2. Fourth number, plus 3. Like this. 10th number, plus 9. How do we find the arithmetic mean? We have to add this 10 numbers divided by 10. Okay. See, x is 10 times, so we can take it as 10x. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8 plus 9. See, what is the formula of sum of n natural numbers? N into n plus 1 divided by 2. 9 into 10 divided by 2. So that is 9 into 5. We get the sum as 45. Okay, we get x plus 4.5 as the arithmetic mean. They are telling this arithmetic mean value is p. Let's take it as p, x plus 4.5. Okay. Now, they're asking us to include 3 more consecutive numbers. That means x plus 10, x plus 11, x plus 12. Okay. Let's take out the arithmetic mean now. We get 13x plus, again, continuous natural numbers till 12. That is 12 into 13 divided by 2. What is this? 13 into 6. Value is 78. Divided by 13. We can simplify this as x plus 6. Let's take out this x value in terms of p from this equation. That is p minus 4.5. Let's simplify this now. We know x value is p minus 4.5 and this plus x as it is. What is the arithmetic mean now? P plus 1.5. So final arithmetic mean is P plus 1.5. This is the way to answer using equation method. I hope this is clear. Last question of the video. Next question is from Crypt Arithmetic. If AB square is equal to PQA, where each letter stands for a different single digit number, what will be the value of P plus Q? Okay, see, AB square means we have to write like this: AB into AB is equal to PQA. Square numbers which has 3-digit number as the answer. I have listed all the square numbers which has 3-digit number as the answer. Till 31 we have possibilities. Okay, no need to check each and every number. We can simplify here. We can get the answer easily. See, first thing what we have to check is here. See, A and A. These two values, starting number is A and the results ending number is A. That means very simple. See, you have to take the first number as A and the second number as B. If we have this value as 1, the answer should also ends with 1. Am I clear? And here, see here, if you consider this as A and this as B, here we have A value as 1, but here 4. Then this is not according to the given condition. Okay, like this you have to remove it. Am I clear? It's very, very simple. These are the only two possibilities, 19 and 11, which satisfy this condition. And what is another condition given? Where each letter stands for the different single digit number. Then both A and B value can't be 1. What is the left out number? 19. That's it. 19 into 19, we get 361. Here, this value is P and this value is Q. They're asking you to take the sum. P plus Q, which is 3 plus 6, answer is 9. Option B is the answer for this question. You can check here. See, except these two numbers, we don't get that pattern in any other numbers. 21 square is there. In this case, A will become 2. Check it. The ending number, it is 1. How it is possible? It's not according to the given condition. I hope all the questions that we have solved in this video are clear. If you have any doubt, please do comment it. Thank you.